Hi, I'm Rob from HopZine. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time something a bit special, something quite unique, something I'm really excited about drinking. It's a can of Elmeleven from Sweden. It's a can of their Cosmo World. It said on the can there, I love the graphic design of this, really different, original, and where the text goes, I like that. It's a double coffee coconut cream melt stout, as far as I know, a term that they have coined. I'm expecting this to be essentially the thickest stout I've ever drunk in my entire life. I'm really excited about it. I love coffee stouts. It does say give it a bit of tip to mix. It's one of those ridiculous beers. The cloth and standby. Hopefully it won't go that direction. But let's get it open into a glass and see what we've got. It could go completely mental. I'm pointing this off camera to start with because this is insane. I should go wipe my hand because maybe just a bit anxious about pouring quite an expensive beer. And something what I know is the saying it's like drinking like your favourite kind of iced coffee drink. It's got a load of coconut cream in it, so that's why it tells you to give it a tip to mix. I'll pour as much of this out as I can. I'll pour it gently. But you mean, look at that. That is insane. I'll probably drink some. I'll try and pour as much in the glass as I can. It is pouring like chocolate milk, really. But a lot of these beers often are it's just all froth and head. So, like what I mean, like what I've got comparable all the crazy fruited sours that you get. But look at that! Wow, that is the thickest looking beer I've ever seen in my entire life. That is mental. I love coffee. I love coconut in stout as well. Yeah, it's just pouring and pouring. It's not got any weird fizz to it, so it's not kind of like generating a load of head. But it's going to be curious: is it a whole head, or is that actually the liquid that we're going to be drinking? I mean, color-wise, it's like a mid brown, really. It's not a dark brown. It does look like chocolate milk. So, swirl. Don't swirl. But it can't swirl, it's too thick. Let's give it a sniff. Let's check out the aroma. Wow. That smells like kind of coffee, coffee milk chocolate. Loads of toffee. Oh, that's insane. Oh, that smells incredible. Just loads of it. Well, let's find out how ridiculously sweet it's going to be. It doesn't smell sugary sweet. It smells just like coffee, chocolate, caramel. Coffee, chocolate, caramel. I never realised that said that. But this looks insane. As I said, it's something different, something unique to this brewery so far. It's the first one I've had. Really interested to see what it's going to be like. So let's dive in. Cheers. Wow. That's damn good. I say it now because I might change my mind. But I guess that's the point of a beer review, isn't it? That. Okay, yeah. I knock these out in 4 minutes usually, don't I? But I mean, Raggy will do it for a good half hour. I think sometimes you need a little bit of time, and I think I will take my time on this a little bit longer than normal, just to see how it progresses. Because I don't think it's too sweet. You do get sticky lips, but I don't think it's too sweet. Flavour is amazing. Okay, let's get address the elephant in the room. Yeah, it's thick as fuck, man. I wish I had a straw to stand up in it, because it's so thick, unbelievably thick. Thickest stout I've ever had. Absolutely. Is it noticeably a beer? Yeah, it is. Oh, it tastes a little bit like in a lot of ways. Yeah. I think you can still pick out that the stout with it, at the heart of it. But I'd say it's quite like. I mean, I was going to share this with my partner Becky, but I wanted to do a video, and also I'm glad I didn't because I don't think she liked the texture. It's a bit like a chocolate Bailey's type drink. Flavor's great though. I mean, I like chocolate milk and shit like that, so I don't dislike a Bailey's. I'd like to see Raggy review this. As I mentioned him earlier, I think he'd blow his socks off. I know he likes a Bailey's and he likes a stout. I think there's so notably the sort of the stouty bit to it. There is something that is, you're getting a little bit of roasted barley, you're getting a little bit of kind of maybe even chocolate malt runs through it, heading towards kind of, it's like black coffee poured on Weetabix. It's going to run through it. It's not a prominent flavour, but it's there, and I think it's a key component in this still not being too silly. So it's kind of like, it's as stupid and thick as it is. This isn't like your Amundsen kind of like pastry stouts. It's like adult black adult yeah, so it's kind of Baileys-ish, but it's like adult chocolate milk. It's not as sweet as if you've ever made a Coke float with an Imperial Stout, like a bit of vanilla ice cream in there. It's not quite that sweet. It's in that kind of neighbourhood. It's not dissimilar to an ice cream float. Coconut. Should put the rest in it. Some that thing that runs through it should remind you that this is the beer, and it isn't just some stupid sweet madness. It's just pouring the last bit of it in the gloopy bits. It's just poured miles better than I expected as well. I thought it'd be a real problem to pour. That's why I was a bit anxious at the start, and I'm kind of like some of the like Azvek's big sweet sours. They've been a bit volatile. This isn't at all. It's really nicely made. I don't really get much of the coconut. I think you do get more cocoa powder and chocolate milk and good quality milk chocolate. It's not. It's gonna maybe got a hint of dark chocolate, but not really. No, not that you get like in a proper Imperial Stout. It'd be quite dark chocolate and kind of licorice and whatever. It's not that. It's but at the same time, it's not kind of pastry stout. Yeah, there's something that just reminds you that it is a beer. Coffee. I mean, the coffee kind of wafts around in a lot of ways. Maybe I'm getting a little bit of the, depending on the coffee, maybe the coffee is slightly berry forward. I'm getting a hint of that. But yeah, I can see where they're comparing this to like an iced coffee. Somewhere between that, iced coffee, Bailey's, Imperial Stout. It's a weird mix of all those things in a lot of ways. I really like it. It's a sipper, yet it is moreish, not too sugary sweet. And not even sugary sweet. Right in the right spot for sweetness. As I'm not a coffee drinker, but I love the flavour of coffee. Don't know how much caffeine's in this. Maybe I'm going to be up all night. Let's find out. But this is a beautiful beer. This is a beautiful drink. It's still a beer, but it's trying its best not to be. I think it's fun. It's something unique. It's something I'll buy more of. I mean, I love the beers that Lervig do, the Big Silly Rackhouse Stouts. They're very much more of a stout. This is in a different direction, and it's fun. Beer should be fun, and this is a fun little enclave in the wonderful world that is beer, and that is Cosmo World Double Coffee Coconut Cream Melt Stout, 10% ABV from Elmeleven, Sweden. I love it. I'm Rob from HopZine, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.